Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I got a video here, and I don't know why these two chicks are recording this as if they're in the right or as if this is a cool thing to do. But I'm going to let you look at this foolishness, and then we're going to comment. Here we go.
Like, I swear to God, like, this all like going out with your ass. It's always because you doing that weird ass shit. You always bringing somebody with you. Don't touch you. We've been talking for 4 years and your ass is still weird. So I'm never gonna know what I'm gonna motherfucker with your ass. I swear to God, I don't got time for you. I pay for your food, I'm not gonna pay for it. You gonna pay for her food, you gonna pay for whatever I order. I'm not gonna pay for her food. You gonna pay for what I order. This is embarrassing, honey. We didn't already ate and everything. Like, I can pay for my food, but this is ridiculous. Like, you don't invite somebody and I pay for their tab. Like, the audacity of you. This is why you don't date bald-headed ass. Because this is real mid. I'm ready to go. That's why I don't like being around your ass. You always got so much going on. I told you put his bald-headed ass. I told you. Like, I swear to God, like, this song like going out.
So it's a couple of things to unpack with this video. The first thing that she's saying is that she's been talking to him. And it sounds like she said 4 years, but that couldn't be it. Because then she follows that up by saying that you're always weird. So I never go anywhere by myself with you. I always have someone with me, with you, because I don't trust you. Yet you're out with him expecting him to pay for you and your hungry friend. And she's sitting there recording it. The friend's sitting there recording it, talking about I can pay for my own food. So why are you letting them argue about it? It wouldn't even have been, that would not even have been a question. First of all, why are you tagging along to with a couple? Hyenas always be squatted up. Now laughing and giggling cackling with your so-called friend over how she's treating a man that she's telling the world that she doesn't like and doesn't trust. Yet she like and trust him just enough to be seen with him in public and to expect him to pay for dates, pay for not only what she ate, but also pay for what her friend ate and pay for himself. So you don't like this guy. You don't trust this guy. Yet you do want to be able to benefit in any kind of way you can from this man that you don't like or that you claim you don't like. And then when he stood on business, when he refused to pay for her, because he said it out of his mouth, he said, I'll pay for you, but I'm not going to pay for her. Then the raggedy bum friend is sitting there talking about, oh, we already ate and everything. I could just pay for myself. So you're sitting there reveling in chaos and an argument that you're not a part of. You're vicariously arguing. And then you're disrespecting him with her in front of his face. And she's letting it happen because she doesn't like that guy. So she really doesn't like that guy. She talks crap about that guy to her friend. So her friend feels super comfortable to talk the same crap how they talk about him behind his back, to say it in front of his face. She's allowing her friend to say this about her so-called man because it's not really her man and she doesn't really like him. So she doesn't care if her friend disrespects him because she's disrespecting him. Meanwhile, he's supposed to just stay there and take the disrespect. Like, I would have walked out if I was him. They wouldn't have gotten an opportunity to do that, because once she started trying to make a super big deal out of it, I would have just got up. I would have paid for mine, because she's arguing. I would have paid for mine, and then I would have walked away. You brought your big fat hungry bodyguard. You feed it. You want me to feed it? This is the man that they'll take the bear over, but the bear don't take you out. Now do it. It's just so much wrong with this whole situation, and then they're recording it, and then giggling, running and giggling out. Now the young friend looked much younger than the so-called girlfriend. The girlfriend, the little friend that's recording, looked like she in her 20s. That one right there is at least 36. And then the man, he 40, in his 40s, because I guess he was balding or whatever, so that's what they were laughing at. But that one that's supposed to be the girlfriend, y'all better not tell me that that's a young woman, because I swear to God, she do not look as young as the woman that's sitting next to her. And I mean, I'm just assuming that they're probably in the same age group, but I don't know what's going on. If these ones are both like in their 20s, like late 20s or something, then I don't know. Life that rough? Because it's rough. This one in the camera looked like she about 24, 25. I would give her mid 20s. The other one, a good 37. I to make me believe something else. Okay? But regardless of that, they are two adults, regardless of how old they are or aren't. And the childish antics, the disrespectful antics, and then they want people to respect them. And then these are the type of chicks that'll get online and complain about the dating scene and complain about the men, and where are the men and all this kind of stuff. See, this is what I'm gonna go back to something that I said before when I talked about this is whore behavior. Going out with men that you are not attracted to and that you don't like, making those men jump through hoops, blah 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 blah, in order to be with you, date you, whatever the case may be. But you don't really like that guy, so you don't really give him any sex, and you don't really give him any play, and you certainly don't give him any respect. See, this is hyena behavior. I'm not glad they did it to him, but this video just goes to show this is hyena behavior. A lioness would never, because if we're not feeling you, we don't, like I said before, we don't want anything from you. We're not trying to take advantage. We're not trying to make you jump through a hoop. We're not trying to, just use you for whatever it is that we can get out of you. And then because we know we don't like you, so, we never actually date you. We just try to get free meals, and we just try to get free stuff and just get money. Like, we don't operate that way. We just don't operate that way. Would never be caught wasting some guy's time and money. Just leave the man alone if you don't like him. Buy your own stuff. Pay for your own meals. You and your girlfriend could have went out. Why did you have to go with him? If you don't like him and you quote unquote don't trust him, and he's quote unquote creepy to the point where you don't ever want to be alone with him, then I know that you quote unquote haven't had sex with him. That could be cap. Because I'm saying all of it is cap anyways. You're not scared of this man. This man is not, he's more than likely 9 times out of 10, this man is not creepy. And because if he was to that extent, you wouldn't go nowhere with him, with somebody or not, because having another chicken head with you doesn't really help you. If this man really on something and he want to take both y'all out, he might could do that. And your little broke friend not gonna be able, her and her baby hair not gonna be able to save you. So that's the foolishness in all of this. These transactional things that these hyenas put themselves through. They put themselves in those situations and then get mad when they can't get meaningful relationships because you don't have any depth. You have zero depth. And you're not good people. You're not even nice people. Like, you're not even pleasant people. You disrespectful, handsy people. Like, you like to put your hands on people and then don't want nobody to reciprocate that energy. And it's crazy to me. This behavior is atrocious. You ought to have been too embarrassed to record it and post it. But as the saying that I'm seeing going around goes, and it seems to be accurate, offended by everything, ashamed of nothing. Jump down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your hostess, The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.